So in this video we're going to learn how to create users, organizational units and permissions or guidelines. So first off, we are creating an organizational unit under the Active Directory users and computers. So for the Enzyme Corp, right click and then we click on new and then we click on organizational unit, which I'll be doing shortly. So organizational unit, and then for the first organizational unit we have employees, so we name it employees, and then you have to check in that box. That box prevents accidental deletion. So when we click on that, we click on OK. So yeah, that's it. You have employees, organizational units. I have to skip this video. So yes, as you can see the remaining of them. You can see HR, IT, management, research, stakeholders, accounting and auditors. So in creating the new users, right click on the Enzyme Corp, we click on users, we type in the name of the user. The first person we have is Sarah. First person we have is Sarah, so we type in the login name, which is Sarah. So that's what we use, Sarah, and then we click on next. And then for the password, we use the default password. So I'm going to type in the default password for Sarah. And then we have to make sure we check in that box so that she can change the password to her preference if you want that to be. So that's why I have that box checked. But if you don't want her to change the password, you just uncheck that box and then user cannot change password for that too. Okay. So yeah. And the password never expires. That's the password I'll be used forever. So after that, then we click on next. So after clicking on next, and then click on finish, and that will create our new user called Sarah. I'll skip this part of the video. So as you can see, we have the rest of the users that we've been tasked to add into the organization. So our next is to create a folder. So we open File Explorer, which I'll be typing File Explorer, and then we have to create a folder called Promised Land. So we open the desktop. We want to save it on desktop. So desktop, right click, and then we click on new, and then click on folder, and then we type Promised Land. So I'll do that shortly. Promised Land. So after we'll see that the name on the desktop changed to Promised Land. That shows that we've created our folder. And then in that Promised Land, we also tasked to create subfolders in the folder. So the subfolders, we have employees, we have HR, we have IT, we have management, we have research, we have accounting, we have stakeholders and auditors. So I'll create the folder for the employees and then I'll skip the video to the next part, which I'll be doing very shortly. Or let's see, let's go with it. So HR, so yeah, you have to skip it. So I've created the folders over here. And to the next part we are asked to do is to move is to is to assign the users to the following issue. So we right click on the user and then we click on move, and then this dialog box will appear. Then we assign this to Sarah is for HR, so you can click on HR and click on OK. Then third and fill and research, so we right click on third and then click on move, then the dialog box will appear and then click on research. So we look for it, research, I think it's at the down, so we scroll through, then research, so then we click on OK. So we'll do same for the rest of them. So when you're done, so that's it. And then now we are asked to assign NTFS user permission. So we right click on HR, we click on properties, and then click on security, because we are tasked to give full control to Sarah. So security, and then we click on edit, so that we can be able to add Sarah to the group of users that are allowed to have permission. So we type in Sarah's name, so Sarah, and then click on check names. So we see that Sarah's name has been shown there. Then click on OK. So now we select how you want to assign permission. We're asked to give full control to Sarah, and then click on apply, and then click on OK, then click on OK again. So now Sarah has full access to the HR folder. So the next is third and fail. That is research. So research, go to properties, security, then we edit, and then we add them. So add, you type in third, and click on check names, and then do the same thing for fail, or just press enter. It will all be the same, so enter so you can see them. So we click on modify, so right click on fail, and then we give him the modify permission, and then click on third to make sure you give him the modify position, because that's what you've been tasked to do. So yeah, modify, and then we click on apply. I just wanted to be sure to ensure that he is only given the permission to modify. That's why I deselected all the box and click back on modify. So yeah, so after I click on apply and OK, and then we click on OK again. So yeah, so we'll do the same thing for the remaining folders, for IT, for management, for research, for accounting, for stakeholders and auditors. So that's what we'll be doing. So just watch along, follow the steps, type in the name, and then we assign roles that they are being allowed to. So allowed. So yes, and click on OK, and so we'll do the same thing for each and every one of them. So we did the same thing for each and every folder which you've been tasked to do. So that's it. So we continue. It's going to be a bit long, so I think based on the examples I've been able to do, you can be able to assign NTFS user permissions to users is either in a domain or on the computer as an administrator, but you have to make sure that you're an administrator before. So yes, basically this is how to assign users to following organizational units, assign followers to NTFS user permissions, create organizational units, and create new user accounts for this Windows Server machine. Thank you so much for following along. Thank you.